What is up, my children, my babies, my lovelies? Welcome back to another episode, another podcast, another whatever the case may be, child. Welcome back. I'm back again with another episode with my children. It's your Mother J. If you're new here, hi, how are you? Welcome to Child Pleaser Mother's Diary. And today I'm actually so excited about this topic because y'all, I've been hearing everybody say it all over social media. I need to unbig my back. I need to unbig my back. And y'all, I genuinely need to unbig my back. My back has been big for like my entire life. Like, I'm not even joking. It may not give big, but when I turn its back around, baby, it's going to give wide load. Okay, so I need to unbid my back. So y'all, I'm just going to get right into the topic because honestly, we got to get into some things today, okay? Now listen, when I'm saying unbig my back in this podcast, it's not just about, losing weight and getting that like slim figure. No. It's more to that. It's letting go of the weight deeper, mentally, emotionally, and physically, okay? Physically as in this back got to go. Like it actually has to go. I have 2 weeks until Jamaica, so it needs to come on. But so I need to get shredded. But but I'm also talking about letting go of bad weight. I'm talking about bad friends, bad friendships, bad relationships, bad family members, okay? Jobs, thinking positive, letting go negative thoughts, letting go, shoot, for me, procrastination, like just all that dead weight that's got to get let go that you are holding on the back of your back. We got to unbig it, and we got to unbig it immediately all 2023. Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So listen, I'm about to go to Jamaica in literally like 2 months. It's for my birthday, and I told myself for my birthday, I was like, I deserve a flat stomach. That is my gift to myself. I deserve a flat stomach for my birthday. Now listen, y'all. A little journey about me, child. I used to be like a skinny mini, like a toothpick, like a dang on bone. Like y'all, I used to be very skinny. Like sticks and stones will actually break my bones. So I used to be really, really skinny. And I was so skinny for a while, but I was so delusional as well, which that's also a foreshadow to my next topic that I'm going to have, because I'm going to be talking about how we need to make it cool to be delusional. But anyways, child, I was so delusional that when I was younger, I actually used to like trick myself into thinking that I had a little meat on my bones and I was a little thick. So like I used to really think that I was thick or whatever. Well, it didn't finally hit me that I was like actually like skinny until I got into like high school, my senior year. And I just started realizing, I am skinny as hell. Like I am very small, okay? So I got into college freshman year, and I immediately told myself I am going to be in the dining hall racking it up. Like I told myself I want to get thick. I want to get big. You know what I'm saying? And that was my goal. And child, I didn't know how the body works and how genetics works, because I went into the dining hall, got big as I don't know what, like again, wide load, got big as I don't know what, y'all. And big for me, because like I told y'all, I was really, really skinny. If you know me from high school, you know I was skinny. And you probably on my page right now, like, wow, like this girl has came a very long way, y'all. I was sticks and stone, okay? So anywho, child, I was in college. I got super freaking big. I was at the dining hall every day. I'm talking no greens on my plate. Like I was on a mission, and I was going to get thick. Okay, nothing was going to stop me. So I got into a good, nice little happy weight, but then things started getting into the wrong areas. So genetics for me, nobody in my family has a booty. And I think that was really hard for me to accept. It was really hard for me to accept, but like now that like I'm grown and like I'm confident, and this face just is going to give every time. The booty part doesn't really matter to me, but y'all, child, when I tell you, I like really wanted a butt, and I really wanted some waist. I wanted some hips. I wanted everything. I wanted the thick arms. You know what I'm saying? I just kept picturing myself, and I was delusional. I was like, I'm going to have thick thighs. It didn't happen for me. Everything went to my back and in my stomach, like everything. And I'm still trying to get rid of this stomach, y'all. it's a work in progress. That's the hardest part, especially for a woman like me. It's just really hard. And so in my family, the way the genetics works, child, we are very top heavy. You know what I'm saying? We are, you know what I'm talking about, right? So we are a little top heavy, but that's okay, because let me tell you what also runs in the family: a good face. And a good face is going to take you a long way. It's going to really really hold you down. And I'm thank God for this right here, because I don't know what I would do. but anyway, back to what I'm talking about, child. Me being me, I got really, really big. And so now, me graduating out of school, my weight kind of fluctuates a little bit. And I will say, being a tall girl definitely does help with your weight, because your weight goes more so up and down rather than like side to side. So, me being a tall girl, I've been able to finesse my weight a little bit. But honestly, y'all, like, I did get a little bit bigger. So long story short, now that I've graduated college, I've been trying to get on my weight loss journey. But child, I love a hot meal, and I really, really love I don't think y'all understand. I really love food. I'm a big foodie. I love food. If you love this food, give this podcast 5 stars. Okay. Anyway, I love food. So that's something that's really hard for me to let go. And honestly and truly, I don't think I'm still gonna let that one go. I don't know if that can be on my list of unbigging my back. I just don't think so. But some other things can definitely loosen up the weight a bit, but I just don't think a hot meal is one of those things. But anywho, I have been trying to switch my regimen. I've been trying to eat a little bit more healthier. Been trying to work some things out, and I'm just been trying to slim my back, because I got a little back rolls and I got a little stomach and a little food or whatever. Long story short, the way this gets me into my story is that all over TikTok, I've been seeing so many like TikTok workouts about unbigging backs, and I'm so happy that everybody is being open and honest about their weight and just how their shape and what it is, because I think we get so much into this Instagram filter and into this social media filter that everybody is just an hourglass figure. Not everybody's an hourglass figure, and not everybody can get like an hourglass figure. And honestly and truly, I had to be able to understand I don't even want to be that type of slim waist, thick thighs type of girl anymore. Like, that's just not me. I had to understand that I'm not made for that. I'm not. But also too, like, I'm proud of my body, I'm proud of my skin, and I just want to be healthier is what I'm trying to say. It's not like I'm just trying to be out here, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to starve myself for that look. I need to slow down. I need to portion control. There's other things that come into play, okay? So the reason how this kind of swiddles into what I'm talking about is because I got to go to Jamaica, and I want to give that gift to myself of having a flatter stomach. I want to be healthier. I want to live a healthier lifestyle. And the only way to live a healthier lifestyle is letting go of dead weight. It's letting go and unbigging that back. Okay. So my healthier lifestyle journey, if you've been listening to my podcast for a really long time, child, if you haven't, you need to go run up some episodes right now. But if you have, then you know that I've been dropping friends left to right like flies. I'm on a cleanse with my men. Okay. If you don't know that, child, I'm on a cleanse with men. We'll get deeper into that in the podcast. But I'm on a cleanse with my men. I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier. That one's a little hard for me right now, though. But and I'm just starting fresh and new, and I'm really trying to literally and figuratively unbig my back. Now, for my friend journey, I felt like I just had so much dead weight. And let me know if y'all relate to me, okay? Mother to children talk. I was friending so many people, and I told y'all, I was friending so many people for vibes, to the point where I was never really understanding or actually building true connections with anybody. And it just came to a point where like I felt like I was giving my all to so many people, and I wasn't getting nothing in return. And I had to understand that friendships are just like relationships. Things have to be 50-50. And if it's not going to be 50-50, then one person is going to be carrying all that weight on their back. And that's what I was doing. It was ruining me emotionally. It was tearing me alive physically, because I also felt like too, I was one of those friends that would drop everything for somebody. I still do that to this day. And honestly, that's something I need to unbig. But I would, if my friends call me, if my best friend was to probably call me right now, I would turn off my podcast and listen to her, because I don't know what it is, but like I drop everything for people. I don't know what it is, child. Please, if somebody's listening to me, tell me, because I don't know what that is. I drop everything. And I still need to come into realization that nobody's going to do that for me. Set those boundaries within myself. I think the process of unbigging your back and getting rid of dead weight is setting boundaries with yourself. And it's just like I have not been able to do that. And I'm still on that journey of trying to do that. But I have to first call myself out, let myself know this is what I've been in the wrong for. And how am I going to be better to where I can get to that goal. Y'all see what I'm saying? And when it comes to just friendships, I've had to just set boundaries to say, look, right now I can't talk to you, girl. Like, let me call you when I'm done. I'm trying to do my podcast. I'm trying to do something that's helping me. Because me being on the phone with you all day, how exactly is that helping me? How exactly is me being on the phone while you sit here and rant? How is that feeding into me and what I got going on? I have dreams, I have goals, I have aspirations in life. No Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? If you know that, like, give this podcast 5 stars, okay? You gotta know. Listen, y'all know, listen, if you a new viewer and if you a new listener, you need to understand that in my podcast, I give a lot of slick, slight little puns. So if you don't understand, you need to try to latch on and follow. But anywho, I have dreams, goals, and aspirations in life, and I have to go somewhere. I have things that I want to do, and the only way that I can do that is holding myself accountable and not letting other people get in the way of that. And I think at first I didn't think it was me letting other people get in my way of my journey in life, because I'm just like, that's my best friend, that's my girl. Like, of course I'm gonna get on the phone with her and I'm gonna talk to her all day, all night long. But then I realized I've been on the phone with her all day, all night long. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing my podcast. Now I want to go to sleep. Now I just want to eat. I want to eat and I want to go to sleep. And I've gotten nothing done. That's rule number one. No boundaries whatsoever. Turning that phone off. If she mad, so what? Girl, love you, mother A. But girl, if you mad, I got to hang up the phone. Girl, I got to hang up the phone. I have to go. I have things to do. I'm going to call you later. It's all about what are you doing right now to get to that goal? You know what I'm saying? I have things that I want to do. So what am I going to put in front of me right now to make sure that I'm better in the end? Okay, period. Now, when it comes to men as well, I think that's another thing for me that I've really had to realize, y'all. And let me tell you something. If you a lady, child, if you listening to this podcast and you are a woman and you are a part of the female species, you know we never like to be in the wrong. And you know that. You know it is really hard for us to be wrong. And child, in my journey of unbigging my back, I've had to realize my wrongs. And let me tell y'all, right now I am on a cleanse, okay? Let me tell y'all something. I have always been that girl that has always had a guy in my face. Like, it never fails. I always am talking to somebody every single time, y'all. It's actually so annoying. And even thinking about it, I'm just like, I have talked to so many people. I have never took a break from myself, like, ever. This is the longest I've ever not talked to somebody. It's been 5 months. And this is good and long for me, y'all. It's been 5 months. I have not had nobody in my phone, girl. My phone is a dang on desert. And I'm starting to like it that way. And let me tell y'all why. I was always having somebody in my dang on face, talking to somebody, talking to who knows dang on what. Okay. Just because I can say that I'm talking to somebody, just because I got a little fling, just because I got a little ting, I'm thinking I'm hot girl. Girl, wasn't getting nothing out of it, y'all. Wasn't getting absolutely nothing but conversations and delusion. Like, I wasn't getting nothing, not even no money out of it. Like, it's just nothing, just talking and wasting breath, honestly, to be very honest with you, child. And I just felt like I was never being treated like how I wanted to be treated. I was never properly getting taken out. Like, let's be real here. And granted, yes, I would go on dates here and there, but it just felt like it wasn't with what I deserve. It wasn't with what I see, what I know that men are capable of. I also wasn't surrounding myself around quality men. And that was also my fault. I kept putting myself in this constant circle and this constant, like, I felt like I was on a dang on merry-go-round. I kept getting the same men, y'all, and the same friendships. And I had to realize I was the problem, okay? I talked a little bit more about this in, I think it was Step Your Cookies Up Before You Crumble. That episode, I talked a little bit more about this. I genuinely was the problem, y'all. I constantly kept putting all these men in my face because I wanted somebody to entertain me, but I never took a break to just realize, okay, what do I want? What is wrong from that last guy that I want better in this new guy? How exactly am I going to set my boundaries to make sure this new guy treats me how I should want to be treated? Or like, you should already know the girl that I am to know that you're not going to even come into my presence with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to be able to set those boundaries to let you know what's up before you even try to come into my world. I'm accepting a lot, bringing people into my presence. I have to realize that I'm the prize. My body is the prize. Y'all see what I'm saying? Not even just, sexually, but I'm talking about physically in general when it comes to unbigging your back. Like your body, you should be taking your body very, very serious, especially even when it comes to health. We only got one body. So it's just like I'm accepting all these people in my space, bringing all these people in my energy for what? Energy is real. Like this stuff is real. You know what I'm saying? Like health is real, things are real. And I just felt like I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna just keep it like 100% real. Y'all know it's a struggle for your mother to keep it real, but I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, well, no, it's not a struggle for me to keep it real. It's just a struggle for me to open up. Let me make that clear. Let me make that clear. Something tragic just recently actually happened to me in order for me to kind of go on this cleanse. But I think it was also the best thing that happened to me because I think there was going to be no other way I was going to be able to unbig my back and let this person go or let these people go unless I went through this tragedy. And I do strongly believe that God did this to me purposely for me to learn my lesson. And granted, yes, I do hate that it's gotten this way, but I feel like this was the only way to open up my eyes. And I feel like this podcast is so important for my children and for people to listen and take note of, because at the end of the day, you don't want it to get that way, child. You don't want it to get to where you're at wit's end and you are at the dang on end block. And then you're like, okay, yeah, I might need to unbig my back. It ain't worth it, child, okay? But anyway, back to these dogs. I'm sorry, men. Uh I'm just kidding, y'all. All men are not all dogs, like actually at all. That's another thing that I've realized on my cleanse, guys. I'm telling y'all, listen, this cleanse is teaching me some new things. All men are not dogs. If you keep getting all these dogs, then maybe you are the dog park. Have you ever thought about that? Like, I keep attracting all these dogs. Why am I not able to get that together? Why am I not able to pick that right man? That means that I have to do something within myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to ask some questions about yourself too. That's being self-aware is a very big part of unbigging your back and getting rid of dead weight. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to unbigging your back, you got to realize that you are the reason you are feeding yourself those things in order for your back to get wide in the first place. I'm just saying. Child, I'm listening too. I have been putting all these things into my body, putting all these things into my energy, and I am the reason why my back is a wide load. Like, we got to be real, guys. We got to be real. And until I am able to fully understand my wrongdoings in these relationships that I'm partaking in, then I will allow myself to open up. But for right now, I'm a closed book. Like the chapter is closed, the door is closed with me right now. I need to do some growing. I have a lot of growing to do. And I think I'm so proud of myself in doing that, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I'm proud of myself. It has been a very hard journey. Did y'all hear that shaking that very? It's been a very hard journey. It's been hard. But I've been pushing through and I am really proud of myself because I feel like I'm growing, and I also feel like something at the end is just so great for me. Something that I've been praying for, not even only again with just friendship and relationships, but even with my job, with my career. Like, I have to be able to let go of the negativity in my life so that I can be able to truly accept my blessings. Y'all know when you're praying to the Lord and you pray and you say, "Dear Lord, please forgive me for all my sins," so that you can hear this prayer? That's some true stuff. That's some true stuff. And the reason why it is because you want God to fully forgive you for everything that you've done so that he can really listen to you, so that y'all can really connect with each other, and so that y'all can be in one at that moment. You have to let go. You know what I'm saying? And you have to really be careful about what you're praying about because that stuff really comes into fruition. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like for me, I truly have to let go of some bad relationships, some bad friendships, some bad this, that, and the third so that I can accept what I deserve, y'all. Like, I know the type of girl that I am, no matter the mistakes that I've made. I know the type of girl that I am, and I know I just deserve the world. And I feel like all of my children that are listening to this, you deserve the world. No matter what mistakes you've made, don't let what you've done in the past make you feel like you don't deserve anything and that you just chop liver. No. You deserve everything and more. Anything that you put your mind to, you should be able to do, and nobody should be able to stop you. But while you're on that journey, make sure that you're being self-aware as much as possible because it's the only way that you're going to be able to get into your end goal. That's the only way you're going to be able to unbig that back. I'm telling you. And I feel like switching gears when we go into health, okay? Like I said again in the beginning of the podcast, I started it off with I love a hot meal, Scott's honor. Okay, I do. And I feel like if it's something that I know I can't really let go, I will say I know that I can't let go of being a foodie because I am a big time foodie. But what I will say is that I need to let go of the portion control and I need to let go of the things that I'm eating. I eat like I'm a maniac. And honestly, truly, y'all, being in this cleanse of just like kind of taking a step back, I realize that it's also like a trauma thing. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's kind of a trauma thing. The way I eat. We're going to get into that another time because I don't know if I'm in the space. I feel like the only way to unbig my back is to, okay, you can still eat good, girl. It ain't nothing wrong with eating good, but you can eat healthier. And you can also control how much you're putting into your body. Like you don't have to overflow. Not everything needs seconds, thirds, and fourths. I don't go to fourths though. I'm going to give myself some grace. I don't go to fourths. Don't play with me. But maybe sometimes seconds and sometimes a little bit of thirds. But either way, your health is important. And I've had to realize, even me being a Black woman, like we have a lot of health issues. Granted, Black don't crack, but also, too, we have a lot of health issues that run within our generation and just within who we are. And I feel like I've been scrolling on TikTok lately and I've just been seeing a lot of people who have just been talking about like, they've been realizing some pain and then it turns out they've had a heart issue or they've been thinking this and turns out they're not really bloated. It's just all these things. And I'm just like, okay, I need to start taking these things very seriously because life is very short and life is not a game. And that's the only way I'm going to be able to really, truly get rid of the dead weight in my life is to start taking myself and my body seriously. That's the only way. And granted, yes, y'all know a mother, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still developing. I want y'all to know, even though we keep it very, very real in this podcast, I'm still learning and growing with y'all. This is all a journey. And so I want y'all to give me grace just as much as I'll give y'all grace. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all so much. And I just want to let y'all know that I am on this journey with y'all with unbigging your back. You know what I'm saying? We can do this together. You can message me, let me know, hey girl, I need some advice on letting this man go, letting this, that, and this, that, and that. Message me, reach out to me. We can do this together. You should never do something like this alone because like I said, it is very hard. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all so much. I literally love y'all so much. Make sure that y'all are tuning into all of the rest of my episodes because y'all, the episodes have been getting good. I've been getting consistent and I'm happy and proud of myself. And so should you be. Okay. You should be very much so happy and proud of yourself. And that's the only way. Okay. Thank y'all so much for listening. I love y'all so much. Bye.